What's up, free birds? How y'all doing today? It's your girl, Miss Free to You. And this is part 2 of my video. I actually have recorded yesterday night. And this is part 2. You know, I had thought of something else I wanted to chit-chat about. And I'm going to try to keep it as brief as I can. Alright, in the video that I did yesterday, basically what I talked about is how... too much lighting. Hold on. Okay. I talked about how us as women, we truly hold the power. No, I did not talk about that. I'm sorry. That's what I'm going to talk about today. But I talked about how, in a nutshell, how us as women, you know, sometimes we end up, you know, putting more of ourselves into a man or into a relationship. And we in the end up getting played, getting used, getting abused, all of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Now, some women, they okay with it. They like, you know what? Do what you do, honey. I'm just here to get what I need, and you can go on about your business. And that is more than fine. So I ain't talking to you. I'm talking to the women that are out there giving their all to a dude, like I said. And I'm not talking to the married women. Hopefully, I ain't talking to the married women. And if I am, then, hey, this one's for you, too. In other words, I'm not talking to anyone who's in a healthy, wonderful, meaningful relationship with anyone. I'm talking to those who are being used, again, being abused, hurt mentally, verbally, physically, cheated on, whatever. Just dumped off to the side like you're nobody. At the end, like I said, I've been in a similar situation myself in the past. And you can't come at me with that shit today. I tell you that right now. You know what I'm saying? But I'm sorry, I'm looking at my phone. I know how rude, sorry. But at the end of the day, my message today to you all is to understand. We forget this sometimes. Let me take my glasses off so we have a real moment here. Oh, these are my new glasses, y'all. They real like, you know. We as women, please understand, we as women, we hold the power. You got to understand that. First of all, you got, like I said in the video that y'all going to see, we got to treat these dudes, teach these dudes how to treat us. That's the honest to God truth. Okay? And we possess so much power. If y'all only realize y'all true potential as women and how much power we actually possess. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's a matter of, hey, I'm going to do you how you do me. Sometimes it's a matter of, look, bro, I don't need you. I'm beautiful. I'm smart. Or, I am beautiful and intelligent. Okay? I can pull them. So I ain't got to sit here and put up with the bullshit with you. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we have to remind ourselves of that because we get so comfortable in situations thinking, I'm too old to go out here and find somebody else. I ain't cute no more. I done gained a lot of weight. Let me tell you something. It's somebody for everybody, okay? And one man's trash is another man's treasure. That is the truth. Just because he don't see the beauty in you or he don't see and appreciate the beautiful, intelligent, sexy, whatever woman you are, you got to look in the mirror and make sure that you appreciate it if nobody else does first. Know your worth and know your value. But I'm not going to tap into the power. I want you ladies to do it. Challenge yourselves. Understand exactly what your power is and make sure that you don't take no shorts. You know what I'm saying? And this video is really for women, honestly. It's for my girls, for my ladies. You know what I'm saying? But there are men that are being in situations where they're being abused and they're being mistreated and all of that. Listen, don't put up with nothing more than you can handle, and don't put up with nothing that you don't have to. At the end of the day, you know. But the moral of the story is, we hold the power, and we do. Don't settle for nothing or nobody. And don't put up with garbage that you don't need to put up with. When you're wasting your time with an individual who don't want to get right, who don't want to treat you the way you deserve to be treated, blocking your blessings, oh, that's another thing. Understand, when you put all this faith into somebody's son who don't put any faith into you, and he go out and cheat on you and do all this nonsense, please know you're blocking your blessings when you do that. When I tell you I had to learn the hard way when I was with my children's father, I'm not going to get too much into detail of that. But like I said, I've been there and I had to learn that was my lesson, my kid's father. And, you know, like I said, I believe in, you know, giving a person a chance to do things right. But I'm not going to keep giving you chances. And I'm not going to keep, you know, telling you things that you already know. You know what I'm saying? At some point, I had to say, you know what, this is enough. And I did. The minute I did, okay? When I tell you the blessings was pouring in, okay? And they haven't stopped. I've been through some stuff, but they have not stopped. When I was with him, I was blessed, don't get me wrong, but at the same time, it was so many blessings, and I just could not understand why they weren't coming. Why they weren't coming when I needed them to come. Why I wasn't being blessed like I was used to being blessed. The minute I said, I'm done, when I tell you, y'all don't understand. So, don't be afraid to let go of something that truly was never yours. Because if you got to be out here worrying about, well, where he at? He ain't called me all day. He ain't text me all day. I ain't hear from him. Or when he do hit me up, he's, he lying and this and this and that and hitting you with the game. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I'm going to tell you on some real. When they hit you with the game, you got to hit them with that game too. Okay? Always be one up. And that's in everything you do. Not even so much when you're dealing with somebody's son. You really shouldn't have to be, in competition with nobody's son. There's no comparison. At the end of the day, you're a man and I'm a woman. I know my place and you know yours. It shouldn't have to be that. But unfortunately, today's men, they want some other. Like, it's hard out here for a single girl. It is hard, yo. It's hard out here for a single girl. But it ain't so hard to the point we got to put up with bullshit. That is my point. So if y'all appreciate this video, please be sure to, as always, give it a thumbs up. If you like my content or you like what I'm doing over here, hey, go ahead. You came through. You might as well stay. Go ahead and subscribe. And if you appreciate this video, you know somebody that's going through a similar situation, they just need a word of encouragement, share the video. It might be able to help somebody. It may be able to help you. You never know. But at the end of the day, share it. Because sometimes we know what time it is. But when you hear it come from somebody else and it resounds, you be like, you know what? Thank you, Jesus, because it ain't nothing but God. You know what I'm saying? So, hey guys, real quick, I forgot to mention something. Did y'all hear that Escape is getting back together? Yes. I am really excited about that news. That came out today. I seen it on another YouTube channel. They had one on Tigger's radio station, on his radio show. And everybody was there except for Tasha, but she was on the phone. And basically, they're getting back together. And it's so funny because I seen Tiny had posted something on her Instagram a few days ago. And I had commented, and I was like, listen, boo, we need a reunion. 2 days later, I'm like, yeah! I am so excited. I love Escape. I grew up listening to them. When Escape was out there doing anything, how old was I? I wasn't 18. I was, my son talking about 18, huh? Huh?
I like Escape too.
My son says he likes Escape too. Yeah.
I like all the old 90s. And
all the 90s stuff. They love our music because our music was the best. I mean, what can I say?
No,
you know what I'm saying?
They like the dumb stuff now.
But, yeah, I think I was like, I know I was a teenager when they came out. I think I was anywhere between 14 and 16. I'm pretty sure I was like 14. No, I was like 13 years old, 12 or 13 when they came out with Understanding. I was young. But anyway, the point is, I love me some Escape. I just wanted to give y'all the plug. All right, they back together. Bye. That topic per se, but just how at the end of the day, we have to value ourselves as queens, okay? And at any rate, a man is supposed to provide. Now, in my concept of that statement, even if you ain't providing for me, because I can provide for myself, right? You need to be able to provide for yourself. Because see, the way I look at it, I have 4 children, as y'all all know. I have a 17-year-old, I have a 14-year-old, I have an 11 getting ready to be 12-year-old, and I have a child that's getting ready to be 10. Anything that I'm doing that is monetary for a man, which I'm not doing, okay? I personally feel like it's coming from out of my kid's mouth. You know what I'm saying? So I don't get down like that. Now, am I throwing shade at anybody who does? Nope, because ain't none of my goddamn business what you do. But please know, what I'm saying is if you guys to sit here and pay a dude to spend time with you, or pay a dude to have sex with you, if that's where we're going, listen, they sell vibrators and batteries. Okay? I'll be damned if I'm about to sit here. Now, y'all know it's income tax season, and I still haven't got mine. So, but y'all know it's income tax season. And it's a lot of relationships just springing all over the place, right? Y'all better peep game. Listen, I'm not saying every dude does these things, because I know it's some good men out there that want love and deserve love just like we do. But I also know it's some shysters out there. You know what I'm saying? And we got to be able to peep these cats out day one. A lot of women, and I have been guilty of this myself. What you got to do, when these guys be talking to you and they be telling you, kicking their game, you got to listen to what they say, because 9 times out of 10, they tell you what their true intentions are. I say in the first or second conversation. You just got to listen and pay attention. My mama always told me, observe. Here comes the cussing. Observe. If it walk like a goddamn duck, it quack like a goddamn duck. What you think it is? It ain't a fucking possum. It's a duck. We got to pay attention. In most cases, as women, and I'm speaking from experience, a lot of shit that we go through we can avoid, right? So that's why I am taking my time with any dude that I talk to. Bitch, I ain't about to pay you for nothing, because I have 4 kids that need my money more, okay? And even if they didn't need it, I ain't taking care of what? Like, I'll be damn, okay? I'll be damn. For real, for real. If y'all ain't learn shit else from Shawnee O'Neal, I'm not even gonna, that's all I'm gonna say. I'll be damn. Okay? So, yeah. Know your worth. If it's somebody, now, Steve Harvey had, sometimes I do watch his talk show every now and then when I can catch it. And he said the other day, he feels like everybody should be allowed the chance to do things right. And you know what? I actually agree on that. Only if you have the intentions to do things right. So with that being said, if you run up on a dude or whatever and he was messing up, let's say he tripping on a communication or whatever. You know, some dudes is really, because most of the times when dudes be tripping in the beginning, it be like, look, this motherfucker playing games. You know what I'm saying? But then sometimes it don't be like that. You know, maybe they just busy or whatever the case. Sometimes. Because it depends on the individual. I'll go ahead and give you a shot to do things right, but I'm not about to keep giving you no shot to do shit, because while you holding up my life playing games, I could be you standing in the way of my husband. You know what I'm saying? And as women, we can't be afraid to do that. We can't be afraid to let go. Yeah, it is hard. It is hard. Especially when you care about somebody. But it's even harder when you care about somebody and they don't care about you. You feel me? So, it's about knowing our worth. And the other thing I wanted to touch on too. Let me tell you another thing. And this, I feel like this is the real deal Holyfield, okay? You know that gut, that little thing right here that be like, he lying. He lying. He was with this chick. I know he was with her. Nigga, how you work all day and you smell like soap? You know what I'm saying? When a dude come at you with that nonsense, most of the time we know the truth. You know what I'm saying? But we don't be trying to hear it. Now, again, disclaimer, this video is not for anybody who's in a healthy, good relationship. This video is for those who feel like they got to put more of themselves than what they get back in return. Okay? Plain and simple. It ain't calling nobody out, because I don't know what the fuck going on with nobody's life. This is a general topic to reach women to be strong and be as strong as we possibly can be. That's it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't hold about, like, oh, is she talking about me? Well, I am talking about you. Love yourself more. That's all I'm telling you. But I don't know. Just love yourself, because we deserve so much more. Okay? And that's all I really want to talk about, really and truly. But yeah, I've been watching a lot of stuff, and like I said, when your gut talk to you, listen to your gut. Listen to it. And if you're wrong, let dude prove your gut wrong. But if he can't prove that bitch right, like mommy always says, something in the milk ain't clean. Okay? So, it is what it is. But, yeah, I just wanted to wrap with y'all real quick. I've been meaning to do this video for weeks, and I wanted to talk about that. And it's another girl that I watch sometimes on YouTube. Her name is Miss Brooklyn. and she said one of the realest comments that I've heard in a while about how you gonna let these dudes treat you. She said at the end of the day, her mother always told her, you gotta teach a man how to treat you. And I definitely agree to that. Because most of the time, a lot of these dudes don't come into relationships knowing, because at the end of the day, they still looking for somebody to raise them. Not all, but a lot of them. So, look, I tell them straight up, listen, I expect to hear from your ass. If I don't hear from you, then you ain't interested. I expect blase. My time is valuable. I ain't trying to sit up in no damn house. I want to go out and eat. I ain't about to be your closet girl. Hell no, nigga. If you embarrassed to be with me, then we need not be together. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm a big girl, but I still got it going on, and most of us big girls do too. So let these motherfuckers know. Don't be sitting up here paying for a nigga time with that, or giving some cat your hard-earned money that you work for all year, so he can go and spend it on the next bitch. Negative. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to chit chat. I ain't trying to knock nobody hustle, but at the same time, listen. Sometimes we gotta be aware. Sometimes, like I said, we know the truth. But sometimes you just got to hear from somebody else to make sure, like, it's connecting. And I know somebody need to hear this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed my DIY that I did and I uploaded this morning. If you didn't catch that, please make sure you do. And, you know what I'm saying? If you like this chit chat that we just had, yo, do me a favor. Come by, like, comment, share, and subscribe. And last